Hi everybody. I figured while I'm trying to catch up on all the books that came out the week that I was on vacation, I'd do up a little video post of something I've been wanting to do for a bit now. And while I was back home, I was able to raid some of my old comics and prepare myself to do something I wanted to call a comic book flashback. Just some sort of like a review sort of thing on some old miniseries and such from years ago, that stuff that I enjoyed and maybe want to point out to people who may enjoy them. The first one I picked up is actually probably one of the more bizarre books that I've read. It's called Brat by Rick Veitch. It was a 5-issue miniseries under the title of King Hell of all things. And if you can tell by the cover, it's not your normal comic book. It's a little on the more adult side, and I mean, nothing overly explicit, but it definitely has some very bizarre ways of looking at the characters. The book is about the superhero sidekick dynamic. Only this isn't your regular Batman and Robin. This is a bit more bizarre. Like, you've got a character, Midnight Mink, who is the Batman-type character, but is extremely out and gay, and more or less takes advantage of his teenage sidekick. You've got another team, character very similar in look and stuff to, like, Green Arrow, but he and his partner are always being drunk or on drugs, that sort of thing. So it's a very demented look of it, and if you enjoy the sort of sick type of thing, it is a fun book to read, just in the bizarreness of the whole title. The book's in black and white, but the art is kind of enjoyable. You know, it's well done, but like I said, it's a bit demented, so if you're into just your basic Superman, Batman type stuff, probably not your thing. But it's a fairly dark comic, but has its interesting moments. As you watch in the first issue, the whole initial sidekick team get killed. And then as the further issues go on, you see a new team of sidekicks get formed, and watch what happens to them as they more or less get corrupted by their adult members and come up against the character of Dr. Blasphemy. That's the one you see on this cover. And it's just very dark. He knows a lot about what's going on with the superheroes, why they keep getting these sidekicks, even though the sidekicks getting killed off. You see some of the public view of the sidekicks, and like I said, it's kind of dark, but it's very interesting if you're into the sort of bizarre type thing. So if you think it's something that you might enjoy, I'd pick it up. It's a fun book that you can like laugh at how sick, and even with all the death and everything else, you sort of have to laugh at the whole situation. So, you know, you'll probably find it in trade paperback somewhere, or if you can find the actual comics, all the more power to you. But check it out. It's, you know, it's something interesting. It's more of a niche type thing. But I enjoyed it. I like going back, reading over it, and just the whole style, the whole thing. Rick Veitch did a great job on the book. Like I said, the art's good, the writing is good. And just watching as all the characters sort of grow, even though it's just a 5-issue book, and just seeing how they don't mesh with each other and why and everything, it sort of gives you more of an appreciation of your normal Marvel and DC characters, I guess. But check it out, and you know, let me know what you think about it if you do. Thanks. Have a good weekend, everybody.